Hi guys, it's me Lee with Victorian Dreams by Lee, and I have a project, a different one. It's using By the Sea from the Gingerbread Prince, and this is all the fussy cutting I still need to do. I only fussy cutted for the card that we are going to make. So, this is the card, and it was perfect paper to make this card. So we're going to make the card. So I printed this portrait paper, and then I printed on the back, and you need two 8.5 by 11, and you need to glue them together because you need 14 inches. Well, you really only need 12 inches, but I give myself a couple of. So you splice it together where it looks good. You don't have to run this whole thing through your machine, but I do. So if you splice this together and glue it, it's only 1/2 inch. Then you take Anna Griffin's dies, and this is her schooner die, and you put it right here. So you need like 2 inches just to be sure. You could cut this off. You cut the easel, and you also right here it fits the shadow, and then you have 9 by 9 inches left over. So that's how that works. Let's move this out of the way. I pre-cut everything, and we're just going to put this together and make this die right here. So the basis is this. You can see it right here is where I spliced it, but you'll never see it. Okay. And I cut the shadow die. And I am going to add just a little bit of glue, and I'm going to line this up. Okay, and fold that back, and that's how you do that. Okay, so then everything else is Anna Griffin's papers except for the stopper and the embellishments. So I cut this 3 times, one for the boat, one for this color sails, and one for this color sails. You don't have to do that. You can cut just the boat. So I pop dotted this. This is the metallic dark blue, and we're going to put it right here. And the reason why we're using this instead of just this is when you put this on there, you see all the background, but you don't want to see all that. But you need to cut this because you want this to be matching. Okay, so I have pop dotted this, and I gotta take all these off. Even though I'm prepped and ready, it still is a lot of pop dots. I can feel the ones that I don't. And I use hot glue because I don't trust the glue in the humidity and stuff. So I just dab real fast. Okay. And we are going to put it right where the other one is. We're going to, you're not even going to see the other one. The other one is really so the back matches. Okay, so now that's there. Now I pop dotted this. We're going to take this. So when I saw her images, I knew to pull out this die. I got it last year from Anna Griffin. And I'll put both links to shop both companies in my comments. But I knew that this would be a perfect project share to show you. Just because you buy there's a piece of hair. I don't want that to go to the card. Just because you buy images doesn't mean it's only for junk journals. You can make anything. If it's paper and it needs paper to make a project, these images can be used for so much more. So now we're going to put this here. If you have glue flyaways, you take a heat gun and just hit it for 3 to 4 seconds and it makes all those webs go away. So there's that. And you say, wow, that's nice just in itself. And I like the blue background. It looks like it's weathered. So did that stay? Yes. Okay. So now we take this and I pop dotted it and I cut. All I did was cut it. So there's a lot of pop dots. If you mail this in the mail, you're going to have to add extra postage because of the pop dots, and you may even have to ask them to hand run it through the machine to sort it. Okay, so now we got to see where this goes perfectly there. Okay, now we're almost done. Now we have the other, this is silver, this is white. You could do just silver up top or just white or whatever color you want. Take these off. There's a lot of pop dotting going on. And we're going to add it. It is quick and easy. Anna's dies are so nice. And if you can only afford her dies, then yeah, then use your paper that you have. So we're going to put that there. So this is what it looks like. You can see that this is the boat. And then this. I have this blue. So it's, instead of the wave being brown, we're going to do a blue wave. I could have used the back of that and cut out the blue wave to match her paper, but actually I had already had this cut and I didn't even have to cut it. I had extra, and I'm like, you know what, to save time and paper and all, I'm just gonna use what I have already. Okay, so now we're going to pop dot this. It comes with the die set. It's a stopper so that your card will stop and stand up like that. There's the stopper. Okay, because this has so much weight of the card, I'm going to put it and I'm going to stand it up, and I want it to be about right there. Yes. Okay, so now all we have to do is take what we have from Fussy Cuttin', and we're going to add a little glue, and we're going to add this one here. It needs a pop dot because I can feel it wanting to bow right there, bow in, or anyway. So we're going to put a pop dot there. There we go. Let's see. We can add one here, and this is just copy paper. I'm going to add a little glue, and I'm going to let it come down, and then I'm going to add a little bit more glue to make it stay in place and put it there. I'm going to take this blue anchor I had pre-cut. I'm not going to use the gold one because it matches the boat too much, but I'm going to put it here because I can see the pop dot and I want to hide that pop dot, so that's going there. Okay, that may need to go down. So we have one more, but I think it looks a little big, so I think I'm only going to use the two, or maybe just add that there. And then you do your writing here or here, but I would write on the back here. But yeah, let's go ahead, since it's fussy cutted, let's go ahead and add this right here, and I'm going to glue these tips down because it'll end up snagging. And I've got flyaways, but the flyaways, we're gonna fix that. Okay, so we are done. That's extra. Because I have flyaways, I'm gonna show you. You just turn it on, and I can see they're gone. And every time I make a card, I blow them with the heat gun so that before I mail them out, they are looking better. So there you go, guys. This is a gold brown and this is a brown, so they're a little different. But is that not a great project share using images that you can download? And yeah, so if you want the best quality dies, it's Anna Griffin. All right, guys, I hope you liked my project share. I really enjoyed making this. This was fun. Thank you. Have a blessed day.